Topuria says he's back. What you think about that?
He better be, because I'm supposed to fight him in June on the White House card.
Uh-oh.
That's who I'm fighting.
Oh, that's who you want.
That's who I have to have. That's why I fought for this thing. White House in June. Let's go.
What's next?
Ilia Topuria on the White House. Has to be. Has to be. No other option.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Walking out of the Oval Office into the cage, wearing the flag.
Entertaining.
I think we're gonna main event it. I think we'll be the main event.
Boom.
Let's go. Once in a lifetime.
I'm totally guessing, throwing shit against the wall right now.
Yeah. Universe.
Well, I mean, what else?
You know what I think will probably happen? You know what I think will probably happen?
Let's see it.
I think there'll be co-headline. You'll be one of them so that they can say, like, the man who's never had a bad fight, definitely here. So that's a draw. Yeah. And then they put whatever else on there. So I think co-main event. I think for sure.
Co-main. Who's main?
I don't know. I think it'll be a huge,
Now you have to understand something about Alexander Volkanovski. He's been through absolute wars inside that cage, tossed around, tested by elite competition, and forced into some brutally difficult battles. He's shared the octagon with killers, taken heavy shots, and endured real damage. And when you watch a fighter go through that kind of opposition over and over, it naturally makes you question the long-term toll. We've seen him push to the brink before. We've seen him dig deep just to survive certain moments. And it absolutely makes you wonder how much that kind of mileage weighs on a fighter when the lights are brightest.
It's past the time, but name-wise, I think that is.
If it's McGregor, then McGregor's going to fight me, and we'll be main event anyway.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, never had a bad fight. Okay.
Yeah, it would be if Ilia didn't come back, they would strip him. I'd become the undisputed, and then McGregor gets to fight whoever he wants. So I guess that would be an option.
About a rematch with Volk, but the one thing that we have to acknowledge as fans is Volk's never asked for a rematch. Volk's got nothing to do at 45 that anybody wants to see. This is all pretend. We're pretending. But we would like to see him go up to 55. That would be interesting if Volk, much like he challenged Islam, challenged Ilia. I digress. I'm sharing.
Hear the chatter, right? The whispers claiming that Ilia Topuria just happened to catch Volk at the perfect time. That it was one round, one sharp exchange, one fast and sudden finish. And yes, people will always debate timing. They'll question whether circumstances lined up just right. That doubt lingers in conversations. But listen carefully, that doubt is not a weakness in Ilia's story. It's not some flaw in his victory. That doubt is the furnace where greatness is proven. It's the harsh, unforgiving platform where a true champion solidifies his legacy. This situation was never just about grabbing a belt and walking away. It was about demolishing that entire lucky shot narrative. It was about proving that the knockout wasn't accidental or convenient. Ilia's comeback isn't just about winning another fight. It's about showing the world that what happened wasn't a coincidence. It was the explosive beginning of a new era. And that is exactly how you separate contenders from undisputed rulers.
But that win brings into question that they'd only completed one round, and that round was won by Volk. So many of us are...
Honestly, did he clear out the featherweight division, or are we still pretending this is up for debate? If you're still questioning his claim at 145 pounds, you're missing the central point entirely. Volk's silence, that quiet aftermath from a former champion, isn't some minor historical detail. It's powerful. Because when a dominant king is dethroned in that fashion, the absence of noise speaks loudly. A real champion doesn't just win and move on. He breaks something in his opponent. He leaves behind doubt. He forces the other man to rethink stepping back into that cage with him again. That's the raw, uncompromising truth of elite competition. And that mindset, that relentless warrior mentality, doesn't stop at featherweight. Topuria isn't returning just to hold onto one belt. He's coming back with ambition that stretches further. Another division, another title, more gold. The lightweight division becomes the next mountain for a fighter who clearly sees no ceiling above him.
Just been knocked out by... But we lose the right to have that discussion and not just crown Ilia the greatest 45-pounder ever. We lose that right when the principal, who's Volk, never said, I want to try that again. It's relevant. It's very relevant to the story. If everybody just sat down and goes, this is the best guy, we don't have a debate. We got
endless greatest of all time debates for a second. What people truly felt that night wasn't nostalgia or argument, it was force. History doesn't always build slowly over years. Sometimes it changes in one violent instant. Ilia didn't just win a championship fight. He removed a legend from the top in emphatic fashion, and here's what many are overlooking. A champion at Topuria's level doesn't simply collect victories. He leaves psychological scars. He changes how opponents see themselves. He plants seeds of hesitation in former rulers. That kind of dominance isn't temporary. It lingers, it defines eras. And that unforgiving, relentless presence travels with him no matter the weight class. That's why he's coming back, not just to participate, not just to defend, but to reinforce his position at the summit. Understand this clearly, this isn't the peak of his story. It's the opening chapter of something much. All right, set the featherweight crown aside for a second. You've heard the murmurs, haven't you? It's becoming obvious that Ilia Topuria isn't chasing belts just for decoration anymore. This is something bigger, darker, more ambitious. He's chasing shadows. Now tell me, do you honestly think winning one marquee fight automatically elevates you into all-time greatness? Of course not. If you want to sit atop Khabib Nurmagomedov's legendary lightweight summit, that mountain that still feels untouchable, you don't just defeat the next opponent in line. You erase the memory of the reign that came before you. You wipe out the standard that was set.
Of all time, which, by the way, I heard on TV 1 week ago, and I came on this channel and I repeated 1 week ago. Do I have the right to say that? After Ilia stomped him out in decisive fashion inside of 8 minutes. Shouldn't I say that Ilia is the greatest 45-pounder of all time?
About stacking up hollow records or polishing statistics. This is about psychological conquest. It's about dominating the minds of everyone watching. The real question becomes whether you can carry that impossible pressure, that permanent target locked onto your back. Topuria isn't returning just to hang another championship on the wall. He's stepping back into the fire to seize legacy itself, to carve his name so deeply into history that it can't be ignored. Lock that idea into your mind. Forget the record books again. Forget the title count. Do you want to know what actually defines a GOAT in this unforgiving sport? It's not popularity. It's not fan votes. It's the aura you bring into the arena. The presence built through blood, sacrifice, and moments of terrifying clarity. It's not merely about beating opponents. It's about breaking them. It's about dismantling their confidence and leaving them carrying doubt long after the final bell. That lingering fear, that's the real currency of dominance.
Guys' records or beat more guys than Jose Aldo. Who cares? What difference does it make? Shouldn't we say that Ilia is the greatest 45-pounder of all time? Because we don't. We say it about the guy that Ilia shut off in less than 8 minutes. Fair enough. All right, we're at 155. What do we have to do to say that Ilia is the greatest 155-pounder of all time?
Ilia isn't just pursuing a second belt to complete a collection. He's hunting the echoes of past champions, the legends, the eras. He's not trying to equal them, he's attempting to redefine what dominance even means. And he's aiming to do it across 2 divisions. That level of ambition is rare. It's bold to the point of audacity. It demands attention. This isn't a numbers game. It's about willpower so relentless it smashes every ceiling you thought existed. Champion doesn't circle the biggest threat in the room, he confronts it. He looks at the reigning king and says without hesitation, I want him now. That's Topuria's frightening fight IQ. That's the raw warrior instinct in full display. That's how you end debates permanently. You don't protect your past achievements, you burn them down and build something greater in front of